I think I messed up. The weight of the moment was heavy, and the air was thick with tension. The cricket player, usually so composed, felt the pressure mounting. It wasn't just about the game anymore, it was about something far more sinister lurking beneath the surface. Uncovering dark secrets usually sounds like fun, until the secrets start uncovering you. The thrill of the unknown can quickly turn into a nightmare when the shadows of the past begin to creep into the present. The cricket player, with every bead of sweat trickling down his face, felt the weight of history pressing down on him. This is Chapter 3, The Mirror's Edge. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an eerie glow over the stadium, the stage was set for a tale that would unravel the very fabric of Hollow Creek. In the sleepy town of Hollow Creek, Clara Davis hoped for peace. She had moved here to escape the chaos of her past, seeking solace in the quiet streets and friendly faces. But Hollow Creek had its own secrets, and peace was a luxury she would soon find elusive. But disturbing visions in the town's mirrors had other plans. Every reflective surface seemed to hold a story, a glimpse into a world that was both familiar and terrifying. Clara couldn't shake the feeling that the mirrors were watching her, waiting for the right moment to reveal their dark truths. Faces of the long dead, eerie glimpses of the future. The mirrors showed her things she couldn't explain, faces she had never seen before, yet felt an inexplicable connection to. Visions of events that hadn't yet come to pass, but felt inevitable. It was as if the mirrors were a window into a parallel world, one where the past and future collided in a haunting dance. Clara's art couldn't capture the terror she felt. She tried to paint what she saw, to make sense of the chaos through her brushstrokes. But no matter how hard she tried, the fear remained. Her paintings were a pale imitation of the horrors that lurked in the mirrors, a futile attempt to capture the essence of the unknown. Enter Ethan Brooks, the troubled teen next door, with a knack for finding trouble and a soft spot for Clara's art. Ethan was an enigma, a boy with a troubled past and a heart of gold. He saw something in Clara's paintings that no one else did, a reflection of his own fears and dreams. Together, they formed an unlikely bond, united by their shared experiences and a desire to uncover the truth. He introduced her to Ollie Foster, the town's historian, and Rachel Moore, the beloved yet fearful high school teacher. Ollie was a man of knowledge with a deep understanding of Hollow Creek's history. Rachel, on the other hand, was a woman of compassion, always looking out for her students. Together, they formed a team, each bringing their unique skills to the table. Intrigued by Clara's visions, they set out to uncover the town's dark history. The more they dug, the more they realized that Hollow Creek was a town built on secrets. Every corner held a story, every shadow a whisper of the past. They were determined to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. Ollie revealed a chilling truth. Hollow Creek was built over a settlement known for occult practices. The town's history was steeped in darkness, with tales of rituals and sacrifices that sent shivers down their spines. The more they learned, the more they realized that the mirrors were just the tip of the iceberg. The cursed mirror, hidden somewhere in town, showed its viewer their darkest fears. It was a relic from a time long past, a tool used by the occultists to control and manipulate. The mirror had a mind of its own, feeding on the fears and insecurities of those who looked into it. Their search led them to an abandoned mansion, the epicenter of the curse. The mansion was a relic of a bygone era, its walls echoing with the whispers of the past. It was here that the occultists had performed their rituals, and it was here that the mirror's power was at its strongest. Each room in the mansion confronted them with personal horrors. The mansion was a labyrinth of fear, each room a reflection of their deepest insecurities. It was as if the house itself was alive, feeding on their terror and growing stronger with each passing moment. Clara saw her abusive past. The memories she had tried so hard to bury came rushing back, each one more painful than the last. The mirror showed her the face of her abuser, a constant reminder of the pain she had endured. Ollie faced the ghosts of those wronged by his research. The faces of those he had inadvertently hurt through his work haunted him, their eyes filled with accusation. He had always believed that knowledge was power, But now he realized that it could also be a curse. Rachel encountered her fear of losing control. The mirror showed her a world where she was powerless, unable to protect her students or herself. It was a nightmare come to life, a reflection of her deepest fears. And Ethan relived moments of isolation. The mirror showed him a world where he was completely alone, abandoned by those he cared about. It was a reflection of his deepest insecurities, a reminder of the pain he had tried so hard to forget. In the attic, they found the cursed mirror. It was covered in dust, its surface cracked and worn. But even in its damaged state, it held a power that was both terrifying and mesmerizing. It twisted their reflections into grotesque versions, feeding on their guilt. The mirror showed them versions of themselves that were twisted and distorted, a reflection of their darkest fears and insecurities. It was a reminder of the pain they had caused and the guilt they carried. Desperate to break free, Clara urged them to confront their pasts and accept their flaws. She knew that the only way to break the mirror's power was to face their fears head-on. It was a daunting task, but one they were determined to undertake. United, they shattered the mirror's power. With a collective effort, they faced their fears and broke the mirror's hold over them. It was a moment of triumph, a victory over the darkness that had plagued them for so long. But the victory was fleeting. The mirror was just a conduit for a greater evil, now awakened. They realized that their battle was far from over. The mirror had been a tool, a means to an end. The true evil was still out there, waiting for the right moment to strike. The mirror was just a conduit for a greater evil, now awakened. The shadows seemed to grow darker, the air thicker with tension. They could feel the presence of something far more sinister, a force that had been awakened by their actions. The mansion collapsed, leaving them narrowly escaping with their lives. The ground shook beneath their feet, the walls crumbling around them. They barely made it out in time, the mansion collapsing into a heap of rubble behind them. Back in Hollow Creek, they were forever changed. The experience had left its mark on them, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface. They knew that their lives would never be the same, but they were determined to face whatever came next. They vowed to protect their town from this ancient malevolence, determined to uncover the full extent of the curse and break it for good. They knew that their battle was far from over, but they were ready to face whatever came next. They had each other, and that was enough. If you want more of Hollow Creek's chilling tales, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's so much more to uncover, so many more secrets to reveal. Stay with us as we continue to delve into the mysteries of Hollow Creek. Until next time, stay curious and beware of what looks back at you in the mirror. The mirrors may hold more than just your reflection. They may hold the key to secrets you never wanted to uncover. Stay vigilant and remember the past is never truly behind us.